Hello, boys and girls. Finally Friday. Yay. So now you get to rest the weekend. Boys and girls, this is our last lesson for this week, and it's gonna be page 150, 150, and the next one is only 2 pages for today. I want you to go ahead and write your name and last name at the top of the page. Very important, please. Do not forget to write your name and your last name. And well, these are actually our last pages for the new friend, the story that we were reading this week. So we are going to go back because we already talked about these before. Prepositional phrases. We're gonna circle the prepositional phrase in each sentence. Decide if the prepositional phrase tells where or when. You're gonna write the words where and the word when on the line. These are the lines that we are going to write. But first, we need to find the prepositional phrase on each sentence. So let's go ahead and read number 1. So if you can please put your finger on number 1 so we can read. Number 1 says, Max and Viv play after school. So which one do you think is the prepositional phrase? It tells you, don't forget, the prepositional phrase always tells you where or when something is going to happen, right? So it's telling us, let's read the sentence again. Max and Viv play after school. After, it's going to be our prepositional phrase. So I want you to circle after. After. When is it going to happen? After school. After school. So does it tell you where? It's not telling you in what place in school. It's telling you when. When is it gonna happen? They are going to play after school, when the school is over. So this is a preposition that tells you when. It tells you about time, not about place. So it's when. Let's go ahead and move on to number 2. Don't forget, if you need to write, you pause the video. Si necesitan copiar, pausan el video, por favor. Number 2, boys and girls, here we go. They meet in the park. They meet in the park. So, where do they meet, boys and girls, or when do they meet? Does it tell you when they're gonna meet? It already told you when they're gonna meet. It's in this sentence, Max and Viv play after school. Now they're gonna tell you where. Where is it they're gonna meet? Where is it they're gonna play? They meet in the park. So in is our preposition word here. The prepositional phrase will be in the park, right? But I want you to focus on in, because in is a preposition and it's telling you where. Where. So we're gonna write the word where over here. Alright, we're gonna move on to number 3. Number 3, Viv's kite is stuck in a tree. Let's read it one more time. Viv's kite is stuck in a tree. So that means that the kite, you see the apostrophe S? The kite that belongs to Viv is stuck in a tree. So now we're not talking about people, we're talking about a kite. The subject here will be Viv's kite. So, boys and girls, what do you think? Does this sentence tells you about a place, or does it tell you about a time? It definitely tells you about a place, right? Viv's kite is stuck in a tree. So it will be, the prepositional phrase will be stuck in a tree. But once again, the key word here is in. And it tells you where. Something happened, maybe a lot of wind, and now her kite got stuck in a tree. Alright, boys and girls, here we go to number 4. They race on the grass. Let's read it one more time. Number 4, they race on the grass. Now, is this sentence telling you about a place, or is it telling you about a time? It is telling you about a place, right? race on the grass. They race on the grass. So the preposition of phrase would be on the grass. But the key word here is on. That's your preposition right there. And it tells you about a place. So we need to write where. We're going to write where. So far we have 1 when and 2 where. Let's move on to number 5. We have number 5 right here. The park closes at 5 o'clock. Once again, the park closes at 5 o'clock. So boys and girls, what do you think? Is this sentence telling you about a place or about a time? It is telling you about a time at 5 o'clock. So the preposition of phrase would be at 5 o'clock, but the key word is at. And this preposition phrase tells you about when. When is the park closing? The park is closing at 5 o'clock. So it tells you about when. Our last sentence, boys and girls, number 6. The friends will meet again next week. So when he said that the friends are going to meet again, does it tell you, does the sentence tells you when they're going to meet or where they're going to meet? Let's read it one more time. The friends will meet again next week. When he said that the friends will meet next week. So this is your preposition of phrase, next week. But the key word is right here, is next. Next by itself don't tell you much. That's why you need more than one word. You need a preposition of phrase. The friends will meet again next week. It tells you when. What did I do here? I don't know why I thought it was in uppercase, but we don't need uppercase here. Now let's take a look. Who's the winner? The where or the when? We have 1, 2, 3 when, and 1, 2, and 3 where. So it is a tie, right? I got all the page on the screen right now. So if you want to take this time to pause the video, and then you continue watching once you're done. Yo tengo la cámara sobre el teléfono sobre la página. Es un buen momento para pausar y luego seguimos mirando. Alright, boys and girls. So we're moving now to our very last page for this week. And it's grammar in writing. Once again, this is kind of a review. Because half and half. Because we're going to review our proofreading marks. And we're also going to review our contractions. Because we talked about contractions earlier this week. This is grammar in writing. A contraction is a short way of writing some words. So when you put 2 words together in one, you form a contraction. This mark, this is called the apostrophe, takes the place of missing letters. Sometimes we take letters away to form a contraction, and this apostrophe is the one responsible for replacing some letters. Alright, so it says fix the mistakes in these sentences. Use proofreading marks. Do not forget to go ahead and write your name at the top of the page, please. Go ahead and write your name at the top of the page. Alright, boys and girls, so now we are going to take a look at the first example. This one is already done for you, but before we get into the example, I want to review something really quick with you. So when you see this open triangle, that open triangle means that we need to add something. Alright, and when you see this loop over here like that, it means take out. You need to take out something in order to add something else. Alright, boys and girls, so let's take a look at the example. It says, look at it. This is the example. And there's a mistake here because they put H''ES. Is that correct? No, that's not the correct way to write the contraction. To write the contraction he's. He's in a new house. So obviously this contraction is wrong. We draw the takeout symbol and we replace it with the correct form of the contraction. He's in a new house. That's the correct way to write it, the one on top. We're going to continue doing the same thing. So this is number 1. Number 1, am with my new friend. Can you find the contraction? Don't forget the contraction is the one that has an apostrophe. It's right here. The apostrophe is right there. So we're gonna take a look at the contraction. This is the contraction. I underline it so you can see it. Now, when you contract the word I and the word am, is this the place where we put the apostrophe? No, that is wrong. So we're gonna make that loopy-doop to take it out, and then we are going to write it correctly. This is the right way to write the contraction. I apostrophe am with my new friend. That's how we fix it. We take out that part, we take it out, and this is how we write. This is the correct word to write the contraction. Number 2, boys and girls, here we go. Today, she's putting her toys away. Can you find the contraction? This one is tricky because the contraction, I see it, and it doesn't have an apostrophe. Let's read it one more time. Today, she's putting her toys away. And the contraction is right here, but it's missing something. They wanted to contract the two words she and is. But there's missing something, boys and girls. Every contraction has the symbol, the apostrophe. And this sentence is missing that symbol. So we're going to take it out, the loopy-doop to take it out. And then we're going to write the right way. Oh, by the way, I forgot to put the add, because we have to add. That is right, we're missing the add symbol because we're adding something. We take away one thing and we add another. So we put the contraction because this word is missing the contraction and then the S. And now it is correct. Today she's putting her toys away. Alright, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 says she can't find the games. Can you find the contraction? Don't forget the contraction is the one that has the apostrophe. Sometimes it doesn't have it, like the sentence before. It didn't have it. That was the mistake there, the error there. She can't find the games. So can't. Is can't supposed to have the apostrophe right there? No, you're right. So once again, we draw the loopy-doop. We are going to add something here, and then we can fix it. We're going to say can apostrophe T, can't, right? So the apostrophe goes between the N and the T. All right, boys and girls. Number 4, the books aren't in the books. Do you see the contraction? Yes, I see it too. It's right here. Aren't is the contraction. It has the apostrophe, and you're putting together 2 words. But this is wrong, boys and girls, so we need to draw the loopy-doop. What's wrong with this contraction? Look at it. The apostrophe, it's not in the right place. The division is not in the right place. So when you combine are not into a contraction, we put the N, and we replace the O with the apostrophe, and now the T. So we just added something. We took away this contraction that was wrong, and we replaced it with this one. We added this one. The books aren't in the books. Where are the books then? That's the mystery of the books. All right, our last sentence. We don't play today. Do you see the contraction? Is this one? Yes, you are very right. So boys and girls, this contraction has something wrong. And it's once again that the apostrophe, it's not in the right place. So I'm going to remove it. Take it out. I'm going to add the correct contraction. It's going to be don't apostrophe t, don't. All right, boys and girls. So that was our last sentence. I'm trying to get as much as I can on the screen at once, so you can pause the video if you need to and copy your answers. Well, boys and girls, I hope you had a wonderful week, and I wish you a very, very happy weekend. So have fun and enjoy these 2 days. Don't forget to do your spelling city, okay? You have until Sunday night to finish your 5 assignments and also your I ready. Bye, boys and girls. Have a great weekend. See you for math later.